Hey everybody, it's Jeff from Angeles City, Philippines. I am not at the construction site. I'm actually over the pool, but I'm getting ready to head over to the construction site. So I figured I'd just do the little intro here. It is a Saturday, about 3:30 in the afternoon. Just swam some laps, and I'm getting ready to head over to the site. Sort of a busy week, a lot of coordination, a lot of logistics going on. Very happy with the progress this week. Met with the roofing people, picked out the roof, got that all situated. They're moving forward on that, fabricating the roof. So it's supposed to be delivered either today or early next week. And the folks that are welding the frame and priming the frame, they should be done either today or Monday, which will allow the roofers to start the gutter system on the roof. Met with the window folks, got that all straightened out, picked the windows, they did the measurements. So we're moving forward on the windows. The turnaround time on that is about 2 to 3 weeks, and then I understand 3 to 5 days to install the windows. The tiles, got about 70% of the tiles delivered a couple weeks ago. I did a vlog on that. The other 30% came in, so they're ready for delivery. So we'll have those delivered either next week or the week after. And then picked up some things from the hardware store. Some specialty things to have an accent ceiling and accent wall. So we got some of that PVC stuff for the accent ceiling and the accent wall. So we'll head over there. It's about a block away. But first I'll show you a little video that I did the last couple days, and then we'll do a little walkthrough today. So stay tuned. So I am on site. It is Friday at about 2:45. Pretty productive last few days. Quite a few new folks on the site. 2 or 3 more guys doing skim coating, a painter, and I think 2 welders, and able to get the foreman and the builder here to spend a little bit more time during the week, which is good. So they are starting the finishing skim coat, which is a really smooth coat. So they'll put this on, then they'll sand it, and then I guess they may do another one or maybe just prime over that. But not really much going on here, though they did do the wall here, which looks pretty good, but there's still a couple bumps in there. Gonna work out. But it looks good. So we got a new crew here, or some additional guys. Kuya the painter, and Kuya the skim coater. And another Kuya over here has been doing it for about 35 years. He worked on the Clark Air Force Base when the base was open. So he is an expert at skim coating, and it actually looks pretty good here. I'm gonna put another one on, but it's pretty smooth. But he'll sand that down and put another one on there. So we're in the garage, and the painter is here, and he is painting or priming the trusses. And he thinks he may be done tomorrow or maybe Monday. And I mentioned in one of the other vlogs, so they got the framing up for well, they're not putting drywall in here, I forget what they called it. It's a metal, I forget what it is, but it's not gypsum board. And then up here, I'm gonna do a little storage area. Gonna look similar to this. I don't know if we can see that, but that's my builder's drawing there and how we're gonna do it. But basically there'll be a shelf that comes down this way, and then we'll put a couple doors so we can store stuff up inside of there. So today the painter has the toughest job because it is smoking hot today. And he's up there priming those trusses. I'm gonna wear some gloves because that stuff is hot. His big hands will melt onto it. The welder is up there finishing up on the purlins. So they've been out here, well not they, Sonny, one of the laborers, hard working guy. He cleaned this all up and he's putting it in bags. They're gonna haul a bunch of this crap off next week. He's gonna work on this here too. So why they don't just throw it in the back of a truck, I don't know. I guess to them it's better to just put it in these bags, load these bags up in a truck. But yeah, you finally can move around here a little bit better now, which is good. And then most of this dirt, I was talking to the builder yesterday, and most of this dirt is going to be used for the backside of the house because they need to fill in some spots in the back. And I would like to keep some of it too. There's some pretty good dirt in here, but I don't know, we probably won't be able to do that. And then the welders, the roofers are up there welding the purlins in. Okay, we are over here at the site now, and I was pleasantly surprised because the roofer who I spoke with just a few days ago told me that he would have the gutters done either today or Monday, and he delivered. So I asked him if he wanted to put a little plug on my channel, and he directed me to the boss. So the boss is here, his wife.
Hello.
And what's the name of your company again?
It's Real Shield Framing and Design, sir.
Real Shield Framing and Design. So I'll put the link in there if anybody is interested or looking for a roofer, a professional roofer, very responsive, and it looks like it's a good product. I've heard a lot of good things about the company. So Real Shield
Framing and Design.
And your name is?
Jenny.
Jenny
Santos.
And Jenny and her husband Ruben own the company. So thank you, Jenny.
You're welcome, sir.
They're moving along pretty good. They're continuing to do the finishing skim coat on here. And the plumber has started to connect the drains for upstairs. And looks like they got the next to the last skim coat on there. And yes, I mentioned this in one of the other videos about my concern with this gypsum board up there in the rain. We got a little bit of rain and it didn't get wet so good. But if it gets the least bit wet, they're obviously gonna have to tear it down. But hopefully we won't have to do that. So they are they're now plastering the outside here. And I just talked to the guys doing the roof framing, and they said they are almost done with the purlins and the priming. And I don't know if I mentioned in one of the other videos, but so I'm dealing with a couple garage door companies, and I selected one, the better, gave me the better quote. So they're gonna come on Tuesday to measure the opening here. It's gonna be a garage door like you would see in the US, a galvanized metal with a US motor. It's 110, so I do have 110 running through the house, 110 volts. So they will put an outlet here in the garage once the garage door opener folks figure out where they want that outlet. So up here on the second floor, my daughter's room, and they are welding in, I don't know what the names of them are, straps or straplings, these pieces of metal that they're welding onto the purlins. There's still a couple areas of the trusses that are not primed yet, but they look like they're just about all done. He is welding those up there now. And it looks like they are done with all the framing up here in the ceiling, the cove ceiling, which is good. So, yeah, pretty productive week. So that'll about wrap it up for this vlog. I'm gonna go out of town here for a few days, so I probably won't do another video until later on next week. But really happy that the roofing material, or part of the roofing material, got here. So again, hopefully they finish up with what they have left with the framing and the priming, and then they can start installing the gutters on Monday, and then hopefully the roof shortly thereafter. So the last couple times I used the incorrect word for these things right here. I called them purlings, and I don't know what else I called them, but thanks for the viewer who corrected me again. They're purlin, P-U-R-L-I-N, no G in there, purlin. If you have more than one of them, I guess they're called purlins. But yeah, I had, well, I've used all kinds of words for them, but that's what they're called, I guess. I'll put it on the screen to make sure that I spelled it correctly again. But if you enjoy this kind of content and you're not subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, which is over here. If you have any comments or questions, please put them in the comments section. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And thanks for joining. We'll see you next time. Take care.